Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Now they'll run the draw. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the 1st drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the 1st drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the catch and knocked down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Ball is free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strickland. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Breaks the tackle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Into their happy place for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
At the 50. 2nd down coming up.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
I like the decision by the quarterback there because it's 3rd and short. You're in field goal range. Can't take a sack and knock yourself out of that field goal range, and you certainly don't want to force the football into traffic, risking an interception. Throw it away. Now you can kick the field goal if you want to.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. And it's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 22 with the grab and the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. It's incomplete, he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Man, this defense is dialed and already forced one interception, had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
Now 2nd and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick strike complete. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Picks up 7. Brings up 3rd down.
They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. And they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
It's now 2nd down.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting a deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big 1st down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Handoff from the shotgun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Well, jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And his throw is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll start this drive firing. He's got the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First down here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down right there.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
A third down try for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
On the play. Now, a fourth down.
And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes the connection. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Smashes through.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for them.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball, placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in the kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a 1st down like they did there.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. At the 35, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Flips it out to the back. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got him, and nobody's close. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big gain.
Move the chains with that completion now on first down. To the ground with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Williamson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They'll throw it from the red zone. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
the ball back for this long second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the wideout. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 35, he's open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And how nice is it to have a guy that can say, I'm just going to go get the first down. Like, I know I have options. I can do X, Y, and Z, but I'm just going to let me run it, go get the first down, and give myself an extra set of downs.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense getting set for first down. Wide out in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And he breaks into the open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quick handoff. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's got it on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the big fella. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long and field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It is perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's got his man. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
He's marked down at the 33. 2nd down coming up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He wants to take the top off. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, No PI, able to swat it away passing.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And this offensive line giving this quarterback all day to throw. He had that for longer than 5 seconds in the pocket. He was able to survey the field and find an open guy.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
What an unbelievable job by the secondary. No pass rush in sight. Quarterback had all day to throw, but they still took away all the options in the back end. Great job.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Fast motion from the offense. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position. Knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense on first down. Handoff from the gun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The back goes in motion. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and help out the O. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Big, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Off play action. They're working that left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws for the tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Finds his tight end.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. They'll try to pick up the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Wide receiver shows motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. The inside handoff. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The play action fake. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Young. And the defense